Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make friendship bracelets. So you guys can actually put these bracelets on your hydro flask.
Hi, you must be new. Yeah, this is a new hydro flask. Oh, you don't have one? How do you make your friendship bracelets then?
To make the bracelet, you guys are going to need some embroidery floss. So I'm just using some of my embroidery floss that I bought from Shopee. Or you guys can also use yarn for this, it doesn't really matter. You can make this bracelet on a clipboard or just tape it down your table, but I'm gonna be using my hydro flask to make the bracelet. So first I'm gonna be teaching the candy stripe. So it's up to you guys on how many strings you guys want to use, but I'm just gonna be using 6 strings, and I'm gonna be using the color blue, beige, and dark pink. So I cut my string to 62 inches and I folded it in half and made a loop. So the next step is to arrange your strings. It doesn't really matter, guys, if you want a different arrangement of your strings. I just want mine like that. So now I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a forward knot. So to make a forward knot, you're going to be getting your first string and you're kind of like going to make a 4 figure with your first string and your second string, and just put the first string under the second string and pull it. So you're going to do it one more time, and that's how you do a forward knot. So you guys should do this until you reach the last string. After doing a row with all the strings, this is how your bracelet should look like. After doing a few rows, you'll start to notice that your bracelet will start to twist when you knot, and it's not really stable anymore. So just get a piece of tape and tape your bracelet down to the hydro flask. So the second bracelet that I'm going to be teaching you guys is the chevron. So the chevron is like this arrowhead pattern, and I definitely recommend this for beginners because it consists of the forward and the backward knots, and those are pretty much all the knots you need to know in order to make any bracelet. For this bracelet, I'm going to be using beige, white, and orange, and I cut it to the same length as the other bracelet, which is 62 centimeters, and I made a loop and put it on my hydro flask. I already made a little bit of a bracelet so that you guys can see how the pattern looks like, but the arrangement of the strings are still the same as how the arrangement of the string should look like when you start the bracelet. Your string should look like this mirror type image of the other side because you're going to be working with the outer strings first. So the first half of the bracelet consists of forward knots. So you're going to be taking your leftmost string and you're going to be making forward knots going to the right until you reach the center of the bracelet. So the second half of the row consists of backward knots. To make a backward knot, just make a reverse 4 and put it under the string to your left and just pull it. Same as the forward knot, you're going to be making 2 knots per string. When you reach the center, just take your 2 strings, and you can do any knot you like since they're the same color, but I recommend the forward knot because it's easier. So the last bracelet that I'm going to be teaching you guys is the flip-flop. So it's called a flip-flop because you're going to have to flip the bracelet to the other side after every row. It's kind of tiring, but it's definitely worth it because the design is really unique and it only consists of forward knots. So for this bracelet, you can choose any arrangement of the strings, or like how the orders of the colors are. It doesn't really matter. So for the first row, you're going to be making a row of forward knots until you reach the last string. So for the second row, you're gonna be flipping your bracelet to the other side, and I'm just gonna be using my hair tie to kind of hold the bracelet down so that it doesn't flip back to the other side. After flipping the bracelet, you should check if the left string is the same as the string that you just used. So if it's not the same string, then you may have made a mistake. Same as the first row, you're just going to be making forward knots until you reach the last string. So when you're done with the second row, just flip your bracelet back to the original side and just make another row of forward knots. That's pretty much the whole pattern, so just keep on doing this until you reach the end of your bracelet.